I figured it might be worth mentioning. Because what if it's just a guy with a gun? You know,
Fight to make it. Fight. So get yourself ready. Fight. Fight to believe. Fight, fight, fight. Make your way home. Fight. Fight to make it. Fight. Fight to believe.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Early Watts. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
I about took the fucking day off. Good morning, people.
You know,
Toothache, pain in the ass. Really, I would have just about taken the day off to go squirrel hunting because we dropped off last. Drops the temperature. Usually, squirrels out to start gathering food.
what is it out over there today?
Last I looked, it was like 42.
Thank goodness. I'm at,
It's like 50 now.
what am I, 56 this wonderful morning. I've been waiting the whole summer for this fucking weather, man. It sucks ass in Nevada.
You say you're at what?
56
Well, I'm
Fahrenheit.
51 here now. Yeah, no, Celsius.
I don't know. You know, sometimes we're moving on to the metric system.
Like 140.
Well, you had me listening to Chinatown this morning, so I'm stuck in the metrics.
My apologies. I mean, you just got to figure we ain't hearing bands like this here.
No, I feel like music has kind of gotten a little bit lazy nowadays.
And God, as far as I can tell on their live performances, I don't hear any vocal correction.
No, I don't. From what I just heard that live thing too, and I didn't hear any backtracking or anything like that. So yeah.
They
Anyway,
do some backing track.
well, you know what I mean, vocal wise.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They got some harmonies that come in vocal. Tell that sometimes.
Yeah.
I would have been wholly opposed to that before I got into Nightwish, realizing that Nightwish has to be backing tracks for symphony orchestra stuff.
Nightwish, ain't that? That's the fucking band, I think, that was that video with the cell phones or whatever. I think.
Oh, you're talking about the video for Noise.
Was that it?
That
Noise?
the song's name is Noise, yes.
Okay, so it is Nightwish.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I made a lot of fun of them. I don't know if you guys remember. By the way, what's up, Fudd? I don't remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but we went through this whole like Floor Johnson, Nightwish, Johnson, whatever. Right? It don't matter.
Janssen.
Janssen, whatever. Don't matter.
They don't pronounce the J right in Holland.
Oh, see, I thought, well, Swede, Holland, whatever. So
Oh yeah, we went through this shit because I think she's probably the fucking best singer I've ever heard.
Yeah. I think she's I said at the time she was just a generic tranny, but I kind of like them. I'm not going to lie. They're a good band. Now I got to check out these fucking...
I like Baby Bandmade better.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I gotta check out this fucking band.
The music is more like just fucking hard rock band, which I prefer to the symphonic metal.
Yeah. And I hate to be that guy, but I would like it just the littlest bit more if it was in English.
Well, I agree with you.
I mean, I understand the
It
music is
needs,
transcendent and all that, you know, but nonetheless, I'd like to understand what they're saying without subtitles.
yeah, it's kind of a bitch to have to watch subtitles. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Japanese, fuck.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
They really are, none of them are fluent in English. Collaboration they did with that Mexican band, all their communications were in done through a translator.
Well, I figure it's a happy medium. Instead of the Japanese learning Spanish and the Mexicans learning Japanese, they, just met in the middle there with English.
Well, yeah, if they really wanted to do well in the U.S., they really need to get singing in English. Try to minimize the accent
Yeah. Well, from what I've
as
seen,
much as possible.
they're doing pretty well overseas. So it looked like they had a packed house.
Uh, they did Lollapalooza here.
Oh no shit! So they do have an American following ish, kinda.
Yeah, had I known at the time, I might have went because it was in Chicago. I doubt it.
Yeah,
Do anything to avoid. I'd like to see him.
yeah. What's up, DJ? I see you out there.
Hey, DJ.
So let's talk about this 49-year-old Nevada man. He was arrested at the security checkpoint near former presidential Trump's Coachella rally on Saturday the 12th. From what I heard, I got the article in front of me right now, but from what I heard, it was just a guy with a gun that
He had a
they.
couple of guys.
Well, yeah. But do you think he was gonna do an assassination attempt, or do you think he was just a guy that had guns?
As I'm thinking about it right now, I'm thinking he's a guy with a gun with prize.
He carried multiple IDs with different names. Oh, so this was Mossad.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he was a spy of some sort. Why do they want? Listen, what the fuck? Why do they want? Is Trump really that? Because listen, if you were to ask me a month ago, I would say um, that Trump was I've said it before. He's sitting there rubbing elbows with the Clintons. You guys really think they're not best friends anymore? Blah blah blah. All the shit that I've said in the past. Trump is one of them, for all intents and purposes. Um, I'm starting to think that he might not be as bad as they want him fucking dead, unless it's just a plot to get people to vote for him.
Well, I the vitriol is so bad, especially when you get a little away from mainstream.
Yeah,
But the thing is they're talking like you know his election would destroy the country. He's already been the fucking president. You know what he's gonna do?
yeah. Well, that was the
Not a
thing
fucking hell
too.
of a lot.
And that was the thing too. I was watching a thing maybe last week, maybe yeah, it was last week, um, about the guys in the alphabet, the LGBTQ plus community, and they're saying, of course I'm gonna vote for Kamala Harris because she wants my people to live, and Trump wants us to die. I'm like, bitch, we have already had a Trump presidency, pregnancy. We've already had a Trump presidency, but none of you motherfuckers died. There was no fag holocaust. There was no fucking matter of fact, I think that the trannies became even more prevalent during Trump's last presidency. So like,
I don't think Trump gives a fuck one way or another.
nah, you want to be crazy, go be crazy. Whatever, just fucking, keep it down a little bit. But yeah, I don't get this. And then you watch these commercials, they're fucking We will be doing a tax cut, and Trump wants to give a tax cut to the richest, but I'm a regular person, just like. No, you're not, bitch. You want us to believe? I mean, people do believe that she's for the people, but please, anyone with half of a fucking brain can see that she's the same. She's gonna get. She didn't do anything with Bidenomics. I mean, she didn't do shit when she was the vice president. So what the fuck is she gonna do now? She barely did interviews.
Well, the thing of it is that she was the fucking border czar for the whole presidency, and she didn't do anything there. They
No,
think she's gonna fix it fucking now.
no. Look at the hotels on the East Coast and in the Midwest and on the West Coast. They're filled up with immigrants that are living there for free. Illegal immigrants. My grandparents were immigrants. I have no problem with immigrants. If it takes 6 months, if it takes 4 years, just do it the right fucking way. I understand.
I agree with you.
I understand that there's shit going on in Mexico, but I mean, then that's an asylum, and if you don't fucking meet the criteria for asylum, you got to do it the right way.
I completely agree.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how we got here from the that, but why do they? I'm still trying to wrap my head around why they want Trump dead so bad. Is he really like uncontrollable? Do they think that he's going to fucking drain the swamp this time?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah. I definitely
I
don't think
mean,
so.
it ain't like he's an unknown character going into it. He's already been fucking president once.
Right. We know what to expect, unless this time he just like he's been waiting patiently for the last fucking his first term, and then these past 4 years, and now I'm gonna get him really good on my second term.
Do you really think that fucker's got much in the way of patience?
I don't know. That doesn't seem like it, to be honest with you. But
Uh,
yeah, I
no.
I don't know. And then he's doing interviews left and right, even with like low level podcast people. Well, we would be low level podcast people, but like mid level podcasts and shit like that. Like he's doing fucking. He's out there. Kamala's just fucking. She's trash.
Well, I'll say one thing that Trump has in his favor that's absolutely brilliant, and that's the way he uh, manipulates the press.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's been doing that for his entire career. Like, not even period. He's been doing that since the 80s and 90s.
I mean, you think his 2016 run, man, he was in the fucking press every fucking news cycle.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen.
Morning, noon, night. It's always Trump said this, Trump said that. He didn't fucking really need advertising.
No, not even. And especially the fact that he's probably, if not one of the most entertaining politicians that we've ever had. Presidents, whatever you want to call it. He's fucking entertaining as fuck. I'll sit there and watch one of his debates just for fun.
Yeah. And then I'll cringe when he says something fucking stupid, but that's just him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fucking. I don't get it. I don't get why they want this guy dead so damn bad. Do you think that it might be a Kennedy-esque thing where the government has something to do with it, or do you think it's just rogue dipshits?
Well, if you think about the guy at the golf course, how did this motherfucker know when he was going to be there? It wasn't a planned event.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they let the guy sit on the roof for 20 minutes and telling Secret Service and telling cops and telling people all this shit, and nobody did nothing about it until after. And they still bumbled the after
Uh,
part.
there's plenty of questionable shit about that, actually. first attempt.
Yeah. It screamed to me anyway, personally. It screamed setup.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there somehow. Uh, did other people mistake him for a police officer from local instead of being a real risk? He's wearing a fucking Demolition Ranch T-shirt. That ain't what cops are wearing.
I mean, you can look at
To
his
servers like
face. If he had a full uniform on, I would look at that kid and be like, "This is something's fucking going on here. This is not a cop." But yeah, or maybe they thought he was a photographer with a rifle-shaped camera, and he was just trying to get a good angle.
I don't know about that one. That would be fucking stupid.
Yeah, that would be very stupid. But that's what I'm saying. They see a guy up there, nobody
You
does.
take pictures with my scope camera.
Well, they smile and wait for the flash.
Well, they do make cameras that work off the scope.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
Seen guys using them on YouTube about hunting. Take it to a presidential rally. Not a good plan.
Probably not. Unless it was Trump's first. Apparently, they didn't give a shit on that first attempt. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, just like I said, like you said, from his first presidency, I mean, it's not like he's gonna ruin the elite's plan or anything like that. At worst, fucking what? Delay it a little bit. Delay it a few more years. If he's not still part of it
I
and just a really good actor, that's still for me on the table.
I don't know how much the elite would want to do harm because he's offering them another large tax break when he gets in office.
Yeah. Please don't kill me. I'm going to cut taxes for all of yous. Yeah, I don't
You got to
know.
give the motherfucker credit for how he handles himself after the. I mean,
Oh, that photo was one of the best photos that have been taken in history. Him pumping his fist in the air, blood trickling down the side of his ear, fucking telling people to fight and all that. That was like the best photograph ever.
oh yeah, it reminds me of Reagan giving a speech in Germany after he got shot. It sounded kind of like a gunshot, and Reagan's quips "Miss me."
I was watching too. There was this there was this black guy talking, and he was like fucking. He was like, "Shit, the police don't like Trump. The government don't like Trump. He talks shit about everybody. He got shot. He's one of us. Trump's gonna be the first real black.
Hey, Gunny,
The real first black president is Trump. I got a
I
kick
really,
out of that. What's
I
up,
really
Gunny?
do think that Trump genuinely cares what people think of him.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. I feel like
Because
his ego is fucking as fragile as a Fabergé egg.
he's exceptionally willing to talk to the little people, you know, look at it that way. And he's pretty amiable about it, so
Yeah. So this time, that's crazy though. I was just this article. He had multiple IDs. A media practitioner. Yeah, this guy
he's
is
gonna
like
YouTube himself shooting Trump.
secret agent man.
Possible.
Yeah, I guess anything's possible, man. That's one of the reasons why I kind of just stopped giving a fuck altogether because it's just like you try to unravel these things and you try to get to the bottom of stuff and you try to get to the truth and you just end up driving yourself crazy and then eventually end up sounding crazy, and then start a podcast. Sound crazy to
Well,
tens of twenties of people.
but you ain't the only podcast that sounds that way.
No, yeah, I know, and I'm sure that we're quite tame compared to some of the conspiracy theorists out there. But I mean, is it really a theory anymore once it comes to light that it's true?
Well, no, if it's true, it's not a theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Fact.
That's when it turns into a actual conspiracy, an actual conspiracy.
This last incident seems to have the most deniability. He was just carrying guns in an area where Trump was. He wasn't documentation, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. I think it was just a guy.
You know,
From what it sounded like initially when I heard it, it sounded like just a guy with a gun.
yeah, same here. I I don't know. Trump would be intelligent to keep the idea that the guy was coming for him on the burner, though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, the whole let me fix this. The whole shooting thing is kind of seems like it might just be like we're just spitballing here, but it might just be a ploy to get him more votes.
Well, that was my first fucking thought when I watched the initial video. But the whole risk is too great
Yeah, that is.
to
Yeah, what if they
take a shot
accident?
in the fucking ear.
Well, I mean, it could have been blanks and it could have been a cap. Have you seen a scar? Seemed like he
No, it
healed.
looks like he's completely fucking healed like a week later.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Could have just been a blood capsule and a blank. But people did die. So, a person died and two people got shot. I think three people got shot and one of them died, ain't it?
Well, more than that because they killed the shooter.
Yeah, true. I wasn't counting him, but yeah, that is true. I don't know.
I mean, if it was a setup, it's not really in good form to shoot the guy that's doing the most work for you.
Well, look at the Oswald thing. The patsies usually get killed. That one gangster from Nevada, he got killed. The fucking then Oswald got killed. Well, he killed Oswald. Then he got killed. Yeah, so
I don't know.
patsies die. The patsies always die. Gunny says I gotta let the clerk at the range get familiar with my mug like I was before. Next month, just saying. I think you got till January to be safe, just in case if old Kamala does get in there. But she shouldn't care though. Remember, I used to carry bow and arrows, and now since I became black, I got a gun.
Uh,
Oh shit. Um, Oklahoma gun regulations after separate mass shootings. See, I'm way out of the loop. I don't even. I said a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that the shootings were going to start again, and I believe they have.
well, they're reporting on him anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the middle of the year, in the middle of someone's term, and in the middle of the year, someone gets shot. Who cares? The ear
Depends on if
bleeds.
they want to enact some new gun control.
The ear bleeds fast, and Gunny says the ear bleeds fast and heals fast, and we forget he's rich. Minor reconstruction surgery isn't that complicated. Yeah, but you still, I mean,
Well,
even minor reconstructive surgery, I mean, wouldn't you? I don't know if they still need stitches if they glue it. I mean, it doesn't even look misshapen, like there was a hole in it.
they could patch him up and then cover it with makeup too.
True. I need a new ear stat. I don't do a very
I
good
don't know.
Trump. I wish Obama was
I
president
really
again.
think that I think that if there was anything to that left all over all the
All the I think you're breaking up, Tony, because you said all the and then
I
silence.
said I think that if there was any truth to that, left would be over it all the time, saying that being tired of shit on every fucking talk program they get near.
Yeah, close-ups of his ear and shit. It was all fake. LGBTQ POCs unite. So ridiculous, man. Oh, so ridiculous. Now you could tell it's all. This is all made up by younger generations too, because of all the fucking anagrams. LOL, LGBTQ, PTSD, fucking. Oh, I hate the world that I'm living in right
Yeah, it's
now, but it's probably better than some third world countries. Maybe.
well, was the country better when we could drag queers behind a pickup truck to death?
I wouldn't say because of that, no, but there was, yeah, was there more freedoms really back in that time though? Because I mean, during that time, I believe Clinton was president, and we had the whole fucking,
There was a fuck ton more free speech.
yeah, I can give you that. I can give you that because now fucking people get offended. Like that shit in California, you can get arrested for misgendering somebody, even though they're the ones that are misgendering themselves through make believe.
California is fucking insane.
Hmm.
We
Obama.
need to go all electric cars when we can't fucking support the electrical needs of the state right now. Stop burning it fucking down 3 times.
Yeah, no shit. Or just make a fucking. Hey, stop killing all the people that keep making patents for the fucking hydrogen engine in the water car and all that shit. Water engine.
That's fucking open.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd love to just fucking go to Walmart and buy a couple gallons of water and then fucking just keep filling them up for the rest of my
You got
life.
a fucking sink?
No, I'm gonna buy the gallons first and then just keep filling them up. I guess I could use an empty gallon of
Uh,
milk, but
that
E-I-E-I-O. Go ahead. I was just
that
reading the comment.
kind of caught me off guard there. You're gonna buy the fucking water?
Yeah, well, I just need the jugs. Couple jugs, have them on deck. Um, I say whatever man and whatever dude to both sexes equally if it's informal. The thing that really bothers me, right? I don't give a shit. I've always been like that. You want to be gay, you want to do whatever, whatever, whatever. Be who you are. That's fine. But what's pissing me off is that not only are people not being who they are, they think that they're important enough to adjust the realities of biology and anatomy, but the shoving it down our throats part, we have to be part of this delusion with them. That's the part that really pisses me off. Like, look, I don't bring you into my world. And by the way, if we were to like fucking tout about how great straight is and all that other shit, we would be demons in their eyes. So if we tried to shove our shit down their throat, we would be cocksuckers. But them trying to shove their shit down our throats, they're fucking progressive. It doesn't make sense to me.
Fucking stupid.
That yeah. So
I mean,
let's
fucking the sexes are defined scientifically. XX, XY.
yeah.
You got a dick, you're a guy. You got a vagina, you're a girl. You got both, lucky.
Yeah, if you got both, then maybe this argument can be valid of fucking I was a woman born in a with a penis and a vagina or something. Like, you know what I mean? Then that whole I was born as a different gender may be applicable.
Well, the problem with that is that because of guys like me who say, you know, fuck yourself, wanted to,
Yeah.
kind of slashes victim idea.
A little bit. They may or may not agree with that statement, but but yeah, that's to me that's the only time that shit is. Otherwise, you're just living in a fantasy fucking world. If you're a fat fucking a chubby hairy girl, that doesn't mean were born a boy. A chubby hairy girl that likes football, you're not born a boy. You're still a girl.
You know,
It's
you need to go on a diet and get a razor.
yeah, or some nair. If you don't like waxing, go. You
I'm-
know.
But I agree with you on the UBU part. Look, I don't give a shit what you do.
Nah, I don't. You want to play pretend all day. And you know what? I'll even be kind and won't call it play pretend. I'll just say, you want to do what you want to do, go do it. But don't involve me in it. I don't give a shit. And especially if you're a guy that's trying to dress like a girl but look like a fucking man, I mean, if the word dude slips out of my mouth every now and again when I'm talking to you, don't, duh, you're a fucking dude in a pink shirt. Some of them pull it off, but most of the girls turning into guys that I've met in real life, they all look the same. They got that pubic hair beard, they're chubby. You could see their fucking binding bra underneath their shirts. It's just like, come on, man. Maybe that shit works on children, but I've seen tits before, and I know what you got underneath that shirt, buddy. But like I say, I don't want to
I
fucking,
don't.
I don't want to demonize them. I don't want to talk shit about them. They're people too, but leave all the other people that live in reality the fuck alone.
No shit.
I mean, the LGBTQ thing has gone so far to where, like, even in California, you can give somebody AIDS without telling them that you have AIDS, and it's not an attempted murder anymore. I don't even think it's a misdemeanor. I mean, what kind of shit is that, man?
That's shit.
Yeah. Well, we got PrEP now, so you should just take your PrEP and you don't have to tell anybody. Hey, like, get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of seeing those goddamn commercials, too. I don't even think they sell.
Well, I hate seeing the one for what sexually transmitted thing that there's people vaccinate their kids when they're like 10.
What is that? That's HPV, I think.
Yeah, human papilloma.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty.
Scotty. Um. Yeah, man.
Would not doing that for your children make the children think that you're fine with them starting sexual activity at 10?
Mm. Or you could just
No,
tell
I'm
them
not
that,
okay with that shit.
hey, this shot is just to keep the monsters under your bed away from you. If you take this shot, I don't know. People
Might as
been
well.
people been lying to their kids since the beginning of time. You might as well keep it going. This is so you don't get warts on your vagina, little Tina. Or whatever. I don't know what it It's so it doesn't burn when you pee. Johnny Jr. Whatever. I don't know. I fucking hate like I said, man, the way that this world is going, I am disgusted 9 times out of 10 when I turn the TV on.
Yeah, it seems like nearly everybody's lost their fucking mind.
Well, I mean, I really hate to bring things back to Bible shit because there are crazy Bible thumpers out there that like, this is the sign of the end of the times, and I really don't want to be that guy, but I mean, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah, the Roman
Well,
Empire, the Greeks before the Romans, everybody you noticed, everybody started getting real gay towards the end of the fall or towards the beginning of the fall of their empires.
well, they were certainly pretty gay in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Well, yeah. And then the Greeks started getting fucking gay. The fucking Romans started getting gay. The fucking and then, what happened? They ended. And now we're doing the same. It's just like I feel like the uh, the United States government empire is gonna fall soon, man. They can't even like agree with themselves. The same parties. So what the fuck are they gonna do? Or what are we gonna do? Better yet. That's what I'm thinking. Like, how the fuck do we rebuild when we can't even get on the same page on scientifically proven things like biology and shit like that? And I'm still watching like I haven't heard a lot about the reparations in the past few years, but I have heard a lot about like white guilt and fuck all this other shit, and it's just like uh, racist. I think it was. I want to say it was Elon Musk, but someone famous said if we keep talking about racism, we keep doing it, it's gonna, of course, it's gonna still exist because we keep bringing it up. So I don't know. Gunny says I get infuriated at those commercials that basically say undetectable levels, which basically is signal to not inform of their status, which is wrong. Oh yeah, he's talking the prep. That's prep. That's that. Yeah. Don't worry about telling them. Just take prep, and hopefully they don't get it too. It just yeah. I don't. I'm just almost at a loss for words. 90% of the time, it's crazy, and you don't know
Yeah,
what to believe.
I don't believe anything.
This so uh Walls is Harris's vice, right? VP, right?
Yes.
He went out. I can't read it because it's my ad blocker. But Walls goes pheasant hunting with his own Beretta as campaign makes appeal to gun owners. Are people gonna? I don't know about you guys, man, but the gun guys that I know in real life too, that no one's believing that shit.
No, it makes as much sense as Biden saying get a fucking double barrel. Blast off a couple rounds out the door.
Yeah, that's
Before
the
it does anything. Brilliant.
That's the same idea as you could fucking you rack your shotgun and the bad guys are gonna go the other way. Like, not if they're on meth.
And say that might work if somebody's not experienced burglary.
Yeah,
It is kind of a chilling sound in the dark.
True, but if you're close enough and you see him start to rack that motherfucker, you run up and take their shotgun away from him. I mean,
Yeah,
it sounds easy and
exactly.
yeah, you know what I mean. But the what is it? The 21-foot rule. Imagine if you're 3 feet away from a motherfucker and you have an empty gun and you got to rack it to load it. It fucking, that's mine. Gimme.
I never understood that particular concept anyway. It meant to fucking home defense, then keep the fucking thing loaded
Yeah.
and out of reach of your children. You ain't teaching them properly.
Yeah, no shit. Because at that point, you're literally giving out fatally bad information. Possible fatal. Possibly fatally bad information. So, I don't know.
First couple of days I concealed carried, I did the empty chamber bit, and then I got thinking, boy, this is really kind of dumb
Yeah.
because if you got to rack that thing while you're trying to use it on somebody, the odds of you maybe making a mistake go up exponentially.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure that we've both told that story before, but I used to do it too. That my fucking P85 until I found out what double action and all that extra shit means. Like, oh, I could just leave this thing loaded and then drop the fucking hammer and safely carry it. And then obviously it went up from there. But
Yeah, I had a P95 first loaded, use a detocker, you're good to go.
yeah, yeah. But I initially I was one of those people. I don't want to hit a bump
I was too.
on the road and my gun shoot me in my knee or so. You know what I mean? Like I was one of them motherfuckers. But yeah, once you get, I don't even say comfortable with it. Just once you're more knowledgeable, it that fear goes away.
Yeah, you pretty quickly figure out that the gun ain't going off by itself.
No. And then quickly after that, realizing that hey, I'm technically walking around with an empty gun.
Right. That's kind of my point. Increase the risk of making a fucking mistake by having a round check.
Yeah. And I remember, I forget who it was, man, but we got into this conversation. I forgot who it was, but it was on gun channels. And I got so mad. They were like, oh, just do Israeli carry or so. I forgot who the fuck it was. It wasn't Squib, because I remember me and Squib got into the same kind of conversation. What's up, Oz? We got into the same kind of conversation where he was like, well, if they want to carry with an empty chamber, let them carry with an empty chamber. At least they're carrying. I could kind of agree with that. But the one that I'm talking about was like, well, learn Israeli draw or something like that. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of here and expect some of these fucking 50, 60-year-old fucking 200, 300 pound dudes to learn how to Israel, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit pissed me off. I wish
Well,
I wish I could remember who that was, because I definitely would say names right now, but I can't remember.
it comes down to the fact that the guns are safe to carry. I
Yeah,
mean, I would have a difficult time carrying a 1911 cock, but that was a bigger thing back a few years ago before I started carrying this Ruger that safe.
yeah, yeah. Well, the thing with 1911s is that I wouldn't even carry one unless I fucking shot thousands of rounds through it. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but I would have to make sure that that had magazine after magazine after magazine of no fucking hangups. Because a lot of them things got break-in periods or fucking, I could trust the 1911, but like I said, I have to go through many a range trip before I do.
I might be with. Wouldn't be so concerned about something. Ruger. Ruger's pretty good about making their guns workable.
Their tolerances are fairly loose, but I'm not super familiar with Ruger. I've shot some of their wheel guns before. Oh, I did. Did you ever get to shoot that 5.7? A buddy of mine has that shit.
No,
Laser beams. Tone. I'm talking about barely any fucking kick. You're shooting lasers at your target. It's pretty cool. I liked it. If it wasn't for the whole ammo situation of it, I would probably get one. But pretty expensive beans for that guy.
yeah, I kind of like a bigger bullet.
Yeah.
But there again, I'll carry a fucking 22 LR pistol. No matter to me.
I have. I've carried my little fucking North American arms to the gas station in basketball shorts before, so yeah.
I have myself. You know, if I'm ever going, you know, initially you were supposed to carry what you found.
Right, yeah.
You let us carry a 9 millimeter. And it's about time for a nap.
Well, we've been talking for a while, and we've sort of stayed on topic, so I mean, I don't we can cut it short. I'm fucking
I
dead ass
haven't.
tired
No, I
too.
don't. We don't have to do that.
Well, we're technically not. Three
I'm
more
not.
minutes is an hour.
Yeah.
You know.
I haven't slept for 3 days. So
Yeah, I had that fuck, man. I don't think we got home yesterday because we went out to a casino and well, everywhere is a casino here. We really went out to a restaurant and didn't do no gambling, but we went out and fucking had a couple shots. Which I think I told you guys. I kind of stopped drinking. Had a couple shots of whiskey last night, boy. Yeah, I kind of miss it.
so did your old lady have her way with you after that?
Yeah. I think that's where most of the soreness came from. But if you guys, I don't think I said anything, but yeah, you fucking. Um, I didn't have. It wasn't like anything amateur or anything like that. It was a little tournament that a school in my area was fucking doing. I had a fight yesterday and I lost. There was only 3 rounds. I made it to the third round. Like I was telling Tony, I don't know if I got lazy or too cocky, but the guy got my back, put a choke on me, and I tapped immediately. He didn't even get the chance to lock it in. As soon as I knew the choke was gonna get sunk, I'm like, let me out. Let me out.
I would probably guess tired more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. Because
Yeah.
listen, I am
This
older.
first time, first time you've been in a ring for,
Since
and you're
high,
getting older.
since fucking high school, man, when I wrestled briefly. Real quick though, before we do hang this up, Gunny had a question. What will that damn Ruger Alaskan 454 Casull ever be back in stock? I saw one with the fluted barrel, not the snub nose one, but the one that's like it looks like the snub nose and then has a fluted barrel protruding out of it. But shit's like $1,800 right now.
They still making the toe club?
I do not know. I do not know. You know what I was looking at? A fucking Mauser C96. Why do I really I played a video game with it. Not gonna lie, that's where the obsession started. But I don't. I was looking into that fucking what was it, 7.63 something like that. 7.6. Is it a 7.62? I don't know.
I don't
I don't know. But I was looking
not
at the
read up
fucking.
on German guns.
I'm sure I could look it up right now too. But I was looking at the ballistics of that motherfucker and I was like, God damn, that's pretty good. Pretty sure
I
it's
actually 9 millimeter.
You said what about 9 millimeter?
I said I would have actually guessed that it was a 9 millimeter.
They do make them in 9, but I want the. Let me see.
That's the
C96.
one they call a broom handle, right?
Yeah, yeah, it had a stock.
Yeah, that fucking grip would suck. Stock.
Yeah, 7.63 by 25. So it's still
Does
a
sound quite a bit larger than a 9.
yeah.
25 instead of 19.
Well, it's point zero 0.01 more circumference than a 7.62. I don't know how much of a difference that'll make going in a motherfucker, but um, yeah, I might get that. Approximately 1 million C96. It's probably thousands of dollars. Let me see here. The person to talk to about this shit would be Shawnee.
Well, I would think he would know more than I do for sure.
Yeah, because I want the whole thing. I
I'm not,
want the buttstock, the holster. I want all that shit.
I would look up videos from Ian McCollum.
Yeah, fucking.
He's probably the most likely person on YouTube to have a video on the goddamn thing.
I met him before at a gun show. He's a fucking dickhead. But he is a knowledgeable dickhead, though, so you know.
Well,
Unless you want to
getting
put us
referred
on
to
your
as
channel
Gun
or
Jesus
something.
all getting referred to as Gun Jesus is might go to one's head.
Yeah, oh yeah. So all I'm finding on shopping for this motherfucker, maybe my internet is, or maybe my settings are off, but I'm not finding any gun broker or any fucking. I'm finding holsters. More holsters, more
I would
holsters.
I would think that full stock version you'd rather possibly get.
Oh yeah, I would not be shocked to see a couple grand, if not more.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah, this is crazy. I can get a replica for $39.99.
That
See him.
made by fucking that outfit in Germany.
Oh, here we go, Tom. There's one for $4,450. There's one for three
Holy
thousand. There's one for $3,450. It comes with the buttstock, but no magazines and no holster. I thought you could use the buttstock as a holster, though. What the fuck? Yeah, 3150. 5,593. Two magazines, a stand. You're really paying for that mahogany stand. That's holy shit, $7,500. Oh, that was the same listing, but they dropped the price. Okay. Well, hey, you guys remember when I said I wanted a Mauser C96? Scratch that.
Yeah, that lasted for about a week.
Yeah, well, you know, I enjoyed it while it lasted. Part of being the gun guy is the want. I guess I gotta save what I want to spend and put it in
Well, you
auction
know,
sites. Yeah, no shit.
part of it is also the adjustment of your wants to meet your financial capability.
Yeah,
It's a little tough to spend $4,000 on an old ass handgun.
that I'm never gonna probably carry, or you. I don't know. Shit, if I spend that much on it, you better believe I'm gonna carry it once or. It'll be my main gun, but if I have to use any firearms in self defense, I'll be using my backup.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to hide that fucker too. Of course, I guess you don't have to. I don't know what Nevada. You got open carry?
Nevada, you could open carry, but you have to get a license to conceal carry. That's why I liked Arizona. Arizona, they were like, well, "You got a gun? Whatever." I loved Arizona, man. I've actually been thinking about going back here in the next few years or not, depending on how things go.
I
Uh,
did tell the old lady the other day that I was even to start saving money to get my anaconda.
yeah, when we came back, I'm really surprised that you didn't have it. I figured you would have had it by now.
I haven't had the money.
No, well, yeah, I know, but we didn't talk for like fucking 6 months, something like that. I didn't know. I didn't know what kind of shit you were working with. Um,
I mean, when I bought the old lady's 38, they had to use anaconda poncho.
for
I
like,
looked at it. I could have bought it for $1,100. Should have.
oh, okay.
Probably would have if she wasn't with me.
I was gonna say for what 12, 13, but yeah, 11's not bad, especially for that gun. It's not bad.
Right. But this was one of the older ones. Not near
Oh,
as good as the new one.
yeah. What's up, Patriot? Let's see here.
Patriot in the dark.
I'm in love with the Tokarev. I shot um I want to say Dan, but no one's gonna know who the fuck I'm. Angry Platypus. I shot his fucking his Tokarev. I liked it. A lot of recoil for a pistol, but I liked it. It hit everything I shot at. So Mikey's been carrying his new Smith and Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. He really likes that thing. I was looking at those. Those are the littler ones, right? Or do you not know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think those are the littler
I
ones.
assume so.
I was looking at one of those though. Um, Paige, I don't know. I'm in Nevada still.
Like I said, I'm pleased to death with little Ruger.
Yeah, you know what? I really do like how those guns shoot. I do. Even their little air weight revolvers that they have, the little 357s and the 38 specials, I like those. They're real smooth.
Well, the Caros they,
They
I mean,
ain't, they ain't what?
heavier loads, they ain't all that great to shoot. The heavier loads are a little slick and the grips are small.
Yeah. Well, with the
But
Vaqueros though,
I
they were
didn't.
double built for that, right? Weren't they like fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there. A lot of people pop on the internet and say they're not meant to hold, magnum loads, and that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I talked to a guy at Ruger, and he said, "Let's shoot anything you can fucking buy for them."
Yeah, that's the one thing that I like. Fucking, I said double, but I meant overbuilt. That's the one thing I like about those Ruger wheel guns is that they fucking definitely pack on the metal in those motherfuckers.
Yeah, but the drawback to that's they're heavier.
I guess I could see that being an issue if you got to carry one around all day.
Because I have the Super Blackhawk, the Hunter variant, 7.5 inch heavier barrel. That fucking thing is not something you want to carry any more than you just have to.
Yeah.
And then I put a fucking scope on the son of a bitch once. Unbelievable. Couldn't fuck her up without shaking.
What do you mean a rope? Like good, bad, and ugly type of shit?
What?
I said, what do you mean rope? Like the good, bad, and the ugly kind of shit? Like put it around your neck?
I didn't. No, I didn't say anything about rope.
Well, you broke up. I thought you said rope. Sorry.
No,
I thought you said I put a rope on it
I
one
said
day.
I have a holster for it. But these days, if I'm going deer hunting, which I plan to, I'm going to take the 629.
Yeah. If I had the fucking I if I had them guns, I would have to do shoulder holster and I would have to wear two at the same time just to even out the distribution.
Well, my shoulder holster lets me put two speed loaders on the right side, and then I put four more on my belt on that side to kind of balance the weight. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But that's with the 629, not the Ruger. The Ruger's a pound heavier, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see that one having your waistline a little bit askew on you. Anybody soar the 454 Casull width and regularity here in the chat? Um,
The only one I know that loves it is Pawnery.
well, remember I carried that Taurus. I used to carry that Taurus around in a shoulder holster for a little while.
Right, you did have.
But that was an 8 inch too, though. So I mean, when I shot that motherfucker, there was still a fair amount of recoil, but I'm sure it was nowhere near like the 2 inch Alaskan or something like that. But I loved it. One of my biggest, even though it was a Taurus, so I'm pretty sure after the fire it would have been melted to nothing. But one of my biggest regrets in life is selling that motherfucker. But I
Yeah,
couldn't I
I
couldn't
can see
pass up
that.
the price. I literally got $150 more than what I paid for it. So I kind of I couldn't couldn't pass it up. $1,000 sounded
I don't
nice.
really have. I don't have any interest in the 454. Fucking pressure thing means hurt.
Yeah, I'm telling you that rubber grip and the Taurus was the way to go with me. I just it was the way to go, man. It was the way to go. I like it. Recoil, everything. The
I
work.
know.
Well, no. I know you ain't got nothing against it. I'm just saying for Gunny asked, so I would definitely, I would go with something with a big fat fucking recoil friendly grip. In my humble opinion.
The Vaquero's not yet. The Vaquero is actually better. They put that anti-rollback device cylinder don't free with spring more. Loading makes it fucking super Blackhawk kind of a pain in the ass, especially if it's handy.
Well, so wait, the Vaqueros don't do the whole loading gate thing.
Yeah, they have a loading gate, but they have a stop on them to stop it from turning backward.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Oh shit, I skipped one. Now I got to
So,
go all the way back around. That yeah.
well, you can turn it backward,
Okay.
the Super Blackhawk. But the problem is they don't automatically index to the opening of the loading gate. So
Oh,
you have to hold so much where it goes, or you miss.
I got what you're saying. And the Vaquero stops right where it's supposed to stop at.
Right. I like the Vaquero flying, but it's not something I want to shoot with fucking Magnum. And it's, got the fucking trough and blade sights. Really, all that great for accuracy. Fun as hell to shoot with 40 special.
Yeah. What a 44 Magnum though. Do you really need accuracy? You skin that motherfucker and their arms flying off. I'm just kidding, guys. That's not how that works.
We come into this through Discord.
Yeah.
The chat between me and Jimmy is actually going on this, and we read it. You know, I have two computers, YouTube on another computer, and I'm usually lagging 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah. And I'm on the telephone. I just have the chat open on the telephone. I'm the 11th viewer. uh
see the fucking telephone getting to do that shit. Not to read chats.
Yeah, I got a big old screen. I don't know if it works for everybody's shit, but I could literally not I could go above like I could have my chat be the entire screen. I can get rid of the video. I don't see Forrest Gump. I just see the chat.
Probably too. I never thought about it. I figured if I'd went hunting this morning, I'd jump in and do the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, wait a second though. I was gonna say that'd be cool, but didn't that not work one time? I swear you tried to do that once and it didn't work.
Well, it depends on where I'm at down there.
Okay.
I didn't used to have coverage. This Samsung Galaxy, it's pretty fucking good about coverage. I don't know. I ain't been down there yet. Sure.
Hashtag fundraiser for the early watch upgrade. Hey, we got a Patreon, and I'm more than willing to do this. I'm sure Tony may too, but I'm more than willing to do this more than once a week. And I did buy a new microphone, and that was out of my own pocket. I got a
Oh, I'd be willing.
yeah, hell yeah. And even though Tony don't want it, we'll split the take. Well, at least in the past, Tony
No,
has said he doesn't want it, but
don't.
we'll still split the take. I don't care.
It's never been about money for me.
Nah, it ain't. It never was. At least that's not what it started off as. And then almost everybody that came after us and decided, oh hey, I could just be a retard and jump on a podcast. You know what I mean? As soon as we gave that realization to like a few different people, then it became about money for everybody else.
Yeah. Sometimes being the forerunner has its perks and disadvantages, but
Well, we could have did the same shit. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to do gun reviews. I didn't want to do fucking. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't about that. It was about getting everybody together and doing the conversational thing. We already
man,
know we
watching
all.
gun news.
Well, yeah, that too. Ugh, hate it. I hated the first half of the show today. Just talking fucking about Kamala and all this other shit. Make sure the red light is on
Fucking
where it says
difficult at
live.
times.
Oh, he's helping Denny out. Yeah, I don't even get a red light. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I'm not important enough.
Life is a bitch.
And then we die. I'm done. I want Tony to go be comfortable, and I want to go be comfortable as well.
I'm done enough.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming. We'll see you next week. Oh yeah. Since Gunny mentioned it, I don't like to bring it up, but since Gunny mentioned it, we do have a Patreon link in the description, so make sure you check that out if you want to see more.
Damn right, I see it there. How much attention I fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure nobody reads the description on these things. Why the fuck would I wouldn't? Jimmy and Tony, you are important.
I have redirects or the description if I curious about a link, something shown, like somebody shows a different video, maybe watch the thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Goon.
What's up, Dr. Goon?
Who the hell that is?
What's up, Michigan? Is that fucking... That's either Schmeggy or Squib, ain't it? Let's make them a moderator. I haven't seen Early Watch and a state next to it in a while.
Oh shit, yeah, Early Watch Michigan. Hey.
Add as moderator. You're now in control, brother. Standard moderator? Hell yeah.
Oh, good
Pizza.
here, Doctor.
No, you're what? No, you're good. Play nice. Put the fucking. Thanks, DJ. All right, we're gonna get on out of here. You guys have a splendiferous day. Um, and as for right now, we'll see you next week.
Take care, people.
Fight!